WWE Raw results: Ronda Rousey hit with 30-day suspension and Dolph Ziggler new Intercontinental Champion. It was an exciting night at Money in the Bank on Sunday, with Raw superstars Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss both winning MITB briefcases. And after Alexa cashed into Ronda Rousey of the title, what fallout could we expect? Here are 5 big things we learned from Raw last night. After Alexa's surprise attack and cash-in on Sunday, she continued to prove she has a death wish by calling Ronda Rousey an overhyped rookie in the opening segment. Ronda responded by beating Alexa with a MITB briefcase, and even tossed poor sweaty Kurt Angle around and beat him with the briefcase when he tried to stop her. She then laid out some referees and powerbombed Alexa through a table. What a segment this was! After her surprisingly thrilling, but inconclusive, match against Nia Jax, Ronda's living up to her fanfare, especially when WWE lets her rip like this. Kurt later suspended Ronda for 30 days. But she'll be back for her revenge against Alexa Bliss. Some fans, including us, were no doubt been hoping that Seth Rollins would have continued his feud with singing heat magnet Elias. But now Seth's tangled up with the Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre combo, as Ziggler got a surprise win over Seth to nab the IC title last night. The pinfall came when Dolph rolled up Seth and yanked a handful of tights. Fair's fair, that's how Seth beat Elias the night before. Dolph and Drew attacked Seth post-match for good measure and hit the zigzag plus Claymore kick double-team maneuver. Dolph is an ideal opponent for Seth. Imagine the matches these two will have. But will Dean Ambrose return to help Seth and even up the numbers? Kevin Owens came out to congratulate Braun for becoming an #X27 Mr. Monster in the Bank and #X27, and tried to shake Braun's massive hand. Co proposed that if he helped Braun win the Universal Championship, Braun could return the favor by giving him a title shot. Braun took Co's hand but went for a power slam, which Co narrowly escaped. Braun later teamed with his real friend Finn Balor against Co and Constable Baron, who's now wrestling in a smart shirt and trousers. Can he get any more boring? Corbin got the win when he hit Finn with End of Days. Please tell us WWE isn't heading towards a feud between the red-hot Braun and rubbish Corbin? If there's one surefire way to get fans to cheer a superstar, it's this: put him up against Roman Reigns. See Jinder Mahal, Braun Strowman, The Miz. The list goes on. Next up is Bobby Lashley, another babyface WWE wants to push but fans just aren't interested in. Reigns told Kurt Angle he deserves the next shot at Brock Lesnar because he's technically the uncrowned champion. But Lashley came out to tell Reigns he hasn't been able to beat Brock in 3 years, so it's time for Roman to step aside and let him face Brock instead. Kurt cooled the situation by announcing they'll both enter a multi-man #1 contenders match at Extreme Rules on July 15th. Bobby and Roman then teamed for an impromptu match, and predictable win, over the long-suffering Revival. Presumably, the Extreme Rules match winner will face Brock at SummerSlam. Do we really want to see yet another Reigns v Brock match? Or Lashley v Brock? No, not really. We know what you're thinking. Haven't these two already fallen out, like 10 times? Yes, it does seem that way. But last night the one-time BFFs patched things up, then fell out again. For keepsies this time. It happened after they teamed up against the Riot Squad. The squad were proving how hard they were by making a mess backstage again. Honestly WWE, it's pathetic. Sasha and Bayley squabbled through the match and Sasha was eventually pinned, leading to some pushing and shoving post-match. They followed up with a brawl backstage. Sasha hit Bayley with a paper cup at one point, and Sasha drove off in her car. Can we please have a proper heel turn for Sasha Banks now? 1. Register for Sun Bets here. 2. Bet £5 or more. 3. Sun Bets will stick a £10 bet in your account.